All right, look. Tom Brady exposes the truth. And you know what? I'm glad he said it. Because y'all gotta leave Belichick alone, man. Like yeah, the disrespect towards Bill Belichick is getting out of hand. Like this whole notion, oh, Belichick ran off Tom Brady and Belichick cut Tom Brady and this whole notion that Belichick can't coach and nobody. I'm glad Brady said what he said. At the end of the day, bro, they played for 20 years. They were together for 20 years. Tom Brady wanted some kind of validation from Belichick and he never got it. And Brady decided to leave. I'm glad he mentioned the part where he turned down the contract from the Patriots because he didn't want to be there anymore. Like they made it seem like Belichick cut the guy. Like, oh, poor Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the victim. He wanted to be a Patriot, but Belichick wouldn't let him. No, it wasn't like that. Brady wanted to go somewhere where he was going to feel appreciated. Brady wanted to go play for a super team. Instead of throwing the Philip Dorsett and the corpse of Julian Edelman, he wanted to go throw to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Antonio Brown, bring Gronk out of retirement. Brady wanted to go somewhere where it wasn't so hard. At 45 years old, he was tired of working hard. He wanted to be on a team that can help him instead of him always having to help the team. Period. Like it just irks me that Belichick has gotten all this crap all these years, like it's his fault Tom Brady left. Nah, man, Tom Brady wanted the deuces. Because the truth of the matter is, Robert Kraft looked at Brady as a son. Brady don't go nowhere without Robert Kraft's blessing. It break just so happened to Jimmy G, right? Didn't Jimmy G get traded? Jimmy G got traded, right? So my whole thing is if Brady wanted to stay in New England that bad, all he had to do was to go to Kraft and say, I want to play till I'm 45. And Kraft would have gave him a contract till he was 45. Brady wanted up out of there. He got up out of there. He goes to Tampa Bay. He wins a Super Bowl without Belichick. He solidifies himself as the GOAT. Bottom line, that's how history played out. And there's nothing wrong with that. I actually think it worked out best for both sides because I'm sure Belichick wanted to prove he can win without Brady, and Brady wanted to prove he could win without Belichick. Unfortunately, Belichick missed on Mac Jones. He never got the quarterback to replace Brady. He went into the shitter. Brady, on the other hand, goes all the way to Tampa Bay on a stacked roster and delivered the goods. And Brady gets full credit for that because not everybody can win with a stacked roster. Brock Purdy, cough, cough. Not everybody can win. Not everybody can win with a stacked roster. I'm sorry. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to give my man Brady some credit for winning with that stacked roster. Okay, let's just call it what it is. I don't watch this dude Brock Purdy fold with a stacked roster. Jalen Hurts folded last year at the Super Bowl with a stacked roster. Okay, you know who won the Super Bowl the last 2 years? Mahomes with bum receivers. Juju Smith-Schuster and Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Kadarius Toney. That's who's been winning Super Bowls. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. This whole notion that Brady, oh, he only won because he had a stacked roster in Tampa. I kiss my ass. Now, Brady won because he's Tom Brady the GOAT. That's why he won. He did GOAT shit. Beat Breeze and Rodgers on the road. He did GOAT shit. I don't want to hear it. So, at the end of the day, let Brady live, man. Let Brady have his moment in Tampa and respect Belichick for being what Belichick is. Brady didn't get 6 rings with Bruce Arians. He's not getting 6 rings. He plays his whole career in Tampa. It's call it what it is. Like Belichick played a huge role in that man getting them rings. Like I gotta respect Belichick, and it's a crime that Belichick doesn't have a job. I still should throw. The only reason why the Falcons ain't in the firing range is because they got a black front office. If they GM and head coach wasn't black, they damn sure would have got lined up. I can't line up the Falcons because at least they got a black coach and a black GM. It's hard for me to go in on the Falcons when they brain trust is black. That saved them. Having some niggas in their office really saved them. Because other than that, I was ready to line up the Falcons. I ain't going to hold you. But they had niggas at all. They had niggas in positions of power in Atlanta. I'm not gonna be, I ain't gonna knock them brothers out there. I hope Raheem Morris and them boys, I hope they do good next year. They gotta get a quarterback. They're probably gonna trade for Justin Fields. I might have to do a separate video on that. They got a black GM, a black coach, and a black quarterback. You know I'm rooting for the Falcons. Y'all already know I'm gonna be rooting for the Falcons next year. Same thing with Houston. Black head coach, black quarterback, I'm with it. You know, I am what I am. I'm not shy about it. I root for my brothers, period. For years, I had to hear black quarterbacks weren't smart enough to run an offense. So to see all these black quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, like Lamar Jackson, two completely different brothers doing it completely different ways, dominating the league, I love shit like that. So the only reason why the Falcons didn't get a firing range video for not hiring Belichick is because they hired a bunch of black people. It is what it is. So there you go. Because a lot of y'all was like, yo, Fist, why you not going to line up the Falcons, Fist? Where the firing range at for the Falcons, Fist? Nah, I spared them. They got spared, okay? So it is what it is. And besides, if Brian Dable wet the bed with my Giants next year, I know we're going to get Belichick. So, that's our backup plan. Belichick, the backup plan in New York right now. I ain't going to hold you. But, all in all, man, New England's in a good place. I think Jerome Mayo's going to do good, man. I think he's going to do good. Because the thing with Jerome Mayo is, unlike Patricia, Josh McDaniels, Joe Judge, who tried to create the Patriot way at other locations, Mayo gets to take over the Patriot way at the Patriots. So the culture is already there. You see, when you leave Belichick and you try to establish the culture in another organization, it always fails. It always fails. It never works. The closest you got to a successful Belichick disciple was Vrabel. But Vrabel doesn't count because Vrabel never coached under Belichick. Didn't Vrabel come from the Titans or something like that? Not the Titans, the Texans. I don't believe Vrabel actually coached under Belichick. So Belichick, I don't even know if Belichick gets credit for Vrabel or not. Yeah, y'all let me know in the comments. But the point I'm trying to make is Mayo takes over the Patriots and the Patriot way has been established. So I think he's going to do fine. The culture's been set. All he has to do is maintain it. He's in a good spot. But anyway, shout out to Brady, the GOAT. Shout out to Belichick, another GOAT. That's it. That's all, man. Throw those FUs in my chat if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.